simulator
Minecraft
was created by Swedish programmer Marcus not $5 billion in sales. Vinstbeskattning, which translates to capital gains tax. Oh, Sweden. You've got nothing on Germany, my friends.
My previous reaction, we stopped at the 30th fact, so today we are going to be continuing the whole series. But if you're new here on the channel, I am Stella. Please make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Feel free to make priority requests from Buy Me Coffee. The link will be in the description box below, and that's one way you can support the channel. So let's get right into today's reaction.
They share the same post office, with
Yeah,
two separate
these are
phone
we
lines,
stopped.
one for calls to Sweden
That's
and one for calls to
we had.
Finland. Number 31. Similarly, there's a golf club on the border of Sweden and Finland with half the holes in one country and half in the other. You probably have to bring a passport to go.
Oh, wow.
Security would be awful, wouldn't it? Number 32. The 3-point seatbelt is also a Swedish invention too, and is said to have saved 1 million lives.
Yeah,
It was first introduced in 1959 by Volvo, and today are found in billions of vehicles worldwide. Number 33. The world's largest scale model of the solar system can be found in Sweden.
Wow.
The sun is represented by the Ericsson globe, with the models of various planets, celestial bodies and solar features dotted around the country at a maximum distance of 950 kilometers across. And yet, the model has a scale roughly 1 to 20 million. Wow.
Wow.
Space really is huge. We could have a video about space. What? We already do? What a coincidence. Watching after this one. Number 34. Possibly Sweden's most celebrated scientist is Carl Linnaeus, who was born in the countryside of Småland in southern Sweden in 1707. Linnaeus is best known for creating the formal system of naming organisms known to bionormal classification, which enables all plants and animals to be consistently named and classified, which, you know, is helpful in science. Linnaeus himself created the term Homo sapiens, so in a way, he named all of us.
I'm serious?
Called you a homo,
Wow.
so you gonna take that, are you? No, actually, that's probably... Number 35. Sweden's Uppsala University has in its possession a famous 4th century Bible, known as the Silver Bible, which is considered by many to be one of the world's most valuable books. The Silver Bible is an incomplete version of the New Testament, written in ancient Gothic language using silver and gold ink. It's pretty much the most blinged and pimped out Bible you'll ever come across. Blood? Oh, why did I say blood at the end? I ruined it. Number 36. One of history's most popular video games, world-building simulator Minecraft, was created by Swedish programmer Marcus not Persson as a one-man.
Oh my god, you guys are... Your inventions is actually very amazing, you guys. Wow. Wow, I never knew Sweden was this innovative. Don't get me wrong, but you know, I never knew that about the country. I have not actually paid attention to it, but wow. Like, wow, I'm impressed. Like, big time, I'm impressed.
Passion project.
Wow.
First released in 2011, the game has since sold more than 144 million copies, making it the second best-selling game of all time after Tetris. Tax Sweden. Number 37. So much. The Swedes are also behind the uber-popular freemium mobile game Candy Crush. Swedish game development company King.
Oh my god, this is my favorite game so far. Oh, wow. I never knew this. Wow. I think I need to start paying attention to details. Yeah. I never knew this. This is like my so far best game. I played this game till I was like in 2000 plus, you know, level. Like, I'm obsessed with this game, literally.
Has had their game downloaded almost 500 million times,
Wow.
and in 2013, the game generated a staggering $1.5 billion in sales. That's 11.8 billion Swedish krona.
Damn.
Number 38. You can also thank Sweden for its massive contribution to the world of music in the form of one band,
Yeah, I know.
Bass Hunter.
ABBA.
Oh, nope, sorry, I mean ABBA. The group has sold over 375 million records worldwide, which, depending on who you ask, makes them the 3rd or 4th best-selling music act in history.
Oh, wow.
What an interesting fact that is. Does your mother know? Oh, okay.
We're not saying
Number 39.
I love
ABBA
that
are
song.
remembered even today for not only their extensive catalogue of bangers, but also the ridiculous outfits they wore during their spectacular live performances. The members of ABBA have since revealed they wore these wacky costumes primarily to avoid Sweden's taxes, which allowed deductions for clothing if it wasn't meant for everyday use. That's the name of the game. ABBA, it doesn't matter. Number 40. The capital of Sweden is Stockholm, a city built on 12 islands and over 50 bridges, leading it to being given the nickname the Venice of the North.
Venice of the
basically
North.
anywhere with enough water gets that nickname. Cue all the people from Birmingham saying, oh, we have more canals than Venice. No one cares, Birmingham. Alright?
You care.
Number 41.
I care.
Stockholm is also home to Skansen, The world's first open-air museum opened all the way back in 1891.
Oh, wow.
Skansen depicts examples of Swedish rural life from various time periods between the 16th century and 20th century,
Oh,
and attracts
wow.
more than 1.3 million
Like a
visitors
pet
each
there
year.
then.
Meaningen med livet.
It's 11.
In an attempt to make obeying the speed limit fun, which is possibly the most boring string of words I could have ever uttered, Stockholm tested a speed camera lottery which automatically entered speed limit abiding drivers into a prize pool funded by the fines paid by those caught speeding. Karma's gonna get ya. Number 43. One interesting Stockholm phenomenon is the tradition of the Flogsta scream, in which the denizens of Flogsta, a residential area in Stockholm, stick their heads out of windows at 10 p.m. every Tuesday and scream their little Swedish lungs out for several minutes.
Are you kidding me? Nobody is reporting anybody for noise pollution. Oh my god. Wow. Is it like, why is that done? Like, why is that? I know people can be frustrated sometimes. I just want to vent out those frustration with shouting. You just need a place without void to yell out. I think that is a good law, by the way. Sarcastic law though.
This is done to relieve the stress caused by university exams, although that sounds like it causes more stress than it solves. Number 44. Stockholm is renowned for its colourful art-covered metro stations. More than 90 of the 100 stations have been covered in mosaics, paintings, sculptures and carvings, meaning it's been dubbed the world's longest art gallery. Number 45.
Wow.
Greta Garbo, you know, the legendary Hollywood actress and Swede, which is why we mention her, had her first job as a sales assistant in the hat section of the pub department store at the Hotoket City Square in Stockholm. She later starred in over 30 films and spent most of her life in the US before dying in New York City in 1990, like one classy bee. I hope I die in NYC. Or Norwich, whichever's easiest.
She's really pretty.
Number 46. Stockholm also boasts the largest hemispherical building in the world. Known as the Ericsson Globe, which we mentioned earlier, the building stands proudly at 85 metres high with a diameter of 110 metres. Number 47. Stockholm also has an entire museum dedicated to ABBA, which I've been to actually, which allows visitors to gaze upon all manner of ABBA memorabilia, such as the band's numerous gold records and aforementioned wacky wardrobe pieces.
Wow,
the stated goal of the museum is to let the patrons experience the feeling of being the fifth member of ABBA, which it facilitates by allowing you to get on stage with sophisticated holograms of the band. I nearly did that as well, but my girlfriend told me not to. Number 48. Northern Sweden is home to the indigenous Sami people, whose ancestral homeland, Sapmi, known in English as Lapland, stretches over the top of the Scandinavian peninsula, across Norway, Sweden, Finland and even Russia. Sweden specifically has around 20,000 Sami people, who even have had their own parliament. Number 49. Famous people with Sami ancestry include actress Renee Zellweger and singer Joni Mitchell. They're a talented bunch apparently.
Yeah.
Number 50. The Sami people are also known for their joiks. No, I didn't just slip on something when I said that last word. Joiks are a form of traditional Sami song that are meant to evoke the essence of something, such as a person, a place or event. Though the tradition has existed for a very long time, nowadays joiks have been brought to the mainstream, with them even being performed on Sweden's Got Talent.
Oh wow.
Number 51. Contrary to our puny 4 seasons, the Sami year traditionally has a total of 8, each connected to the annual cycle involving the process of reindeer herding. Number 52. The majestic moose is widely considered to be the most dangerous animal in Sweden, likely because they cause approximately 6,000 road accidents in Sweden every single year.
Oh, what?
Number 53. Between 30,000 and 400,000 moose roam the Swedish countryside. During the annual hunt, in which around 250,000 people participate and is said to have almost religious status in Sweden, as many as 100,000 moose are shot every year.
Oh,
No wonder they cause car accidents. I'd be angry if I was them as well. Number 54. The danger of moose-related car crashes is so severe that Sweden even requires cars to pass a moose test. Cars must be able to swerve very quickly around a hypothetical moose without flipping over, in the apparently very likely event that a moose should appear suddenly in the middle of the road. Number 55.
Oh wow.
In reality, however, moose are far from being the deadliest animal in Sweden. That honour goes to the evil little literal pricks known as wasps. Wasps kill more people directly, rather than causing car accidents, than any other animal in Sweden, slaughtering roughly one highly allergic person a year. Number 56.
What?
There are also roughly 250 wolves roaming around in rural Sweden. Swedish wolves mainly chow down on moose, and one family of Swedish wolves can kill as many as 120 moose per year. They're a protected species though, and it's against the law to kill them unless they repeatedly attack humans or property. So just be cool, wolves. Just be cool and no one has to get hurt. No one has to go Liam Neeson on the grey to ya. Number 57.
Yeah, they have a lot of wildlife too. I would say wildlife per se, but expensive animals. But that what, you guys? That's serious. Not even a bee or what? So
There are
poisonous.
approximately 260,000 reindeer in Sweden
Venomous.
and are a traditional source of meat for many
Really?
communities,
Yeah.
especially in the very north of the country.
Places in
Reindeer
Christmas
milk apparently tastes
movies.
sweet and is said to look like melted ice cream. I'll be the judge of that, perhaps one day when I visit again this year. Number 58. Swedish is the official language of Sweden, but the country officially protects 5 other minority languages. Finnish, spoken by the Finnish minority of Sweden. Meänkieli, a separate dialect of Finnish spoken mostly in Sweden. Sami, the language of the Sami people.
Wow.
Romani, the language of the Romani people. And Yiddish, a Jewish language originating in Germany. Number 59. The Swedish language is known for its notable similarity to Norwegian and Danish. Owing to their common history, many people consider the 3 languages to be more of a language spectrum, as each one is at least somewhat mutually intelligible with the others. As such, it's often said that by learning either Swedish, Norwegian or Danish, one is actually learning all 3. Number 60.
Wow.
In many ways, the Swedish tongue is the Zooey
Kill him,
Deschanel
I'm
of languages, in that it's adorably yet irritatingly quirky. One Swedish word that is spelled the same as the English is gift, but is pronounced jeft and has 2 separate meanings, the first of which means married. Ah. The second definition is poison. Oh. Not only that, the Swedish word for good is bra, the word kiss means urine, and their word for end is slut, creating an unfortunate situation in which the Swedish term for the final stop of a
slapped
bus or
a
train
million
route
times,
is
but
a
stop
slut
this.
station. I think I've been on that website before,
What was
actually.
that?
Number 61. The Swedish term lagom doesn't have a direct equivalent in English. The word refers to things that are just right, like Goldilocks. As in,
Right,
Goldilocks said
lagom.
just right. Goldilocks wasn't just right. Oh, God. The term can be used for just about anything and has even captured the imagination of outsiders with the same tedious inevitability that brought the Danish notion of higgy, hyggy, higgy, hitchy to our shores. Number 62. A number of Swedish words have made it to the English language. Possibly the most well-known is moped, a
Moped.
portmanteau of motor
Moped.
and pedal. Other examples include ombudsman, orienteering, and tungsten, which literally means heavy stone.
Really?
Number 63. According to the Swedish Academy, the longest word in the Swedish language is, oh god, here we go, realisationsvinstbeskattning, which translates to capital gains tax. Oh, Sweden. You've got nothing on Germany, my friends. Nintendo 64. There is a remote valley in Sweden where people
He said they got nothing on Germany. To be very honest, I actually thought Germany is one of the most complicated language or aggressive language. Having reacted to Polish, I know this language are very complex and complicated.
speak an ancient dialect of Old Norse called Elfdalian.
Wow.
It's considered by many to be the closest language to that spoken hundreds of years ago by the Vikings, and up until the 1900s, it was still written using runes.
Wow.
Number 65. Almost 90% of people in Sweden speak English, which is good for us British Philistines abroad. British people, by and large, do not speak Swedish, but guess what, Sweden? We don't have to. Although I am trying to learn, because I do have relatives over there and I want to speak to them. Number 66. One of the most internationally renowned Swedish dishes consists of Swedish meatballs served with mashed potato, gravy, and lingonberry jam. You can get it at every IKEA restaurant, and frankly, it's the main reason I go to IKEA. Number 67. An interesting aspect of Swedish culture is that of fika. Fika essentially refers to taking a coffee break, and is usually accompanied with pastries and light conversation. It's such an important part of Swedish life that many companies give employees 2 daily fika breaks a day. That's what daily means, I don't know why I said that twice. Number 68. Absolute Vodka, currently owned by Pernod Ricard, used to belong to the Swedish government.
Used to?
It was sold to the
What
French
happened?
company in
Oh,
2008
sold.
for $8.3 billion.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
69. Slutstation. When the Yuletide season swings around in Sweden, Coca-Cola sales can drop sometimes more than 50% due to the tradition of drinking julmust, a Swedish Christmas soft drink created as an alternative for beer.
Oh wow.
Number
Christmas
70.
drink.
Another traditional Swedish Christmas drink is glögg, which is
Glögg.
100% the most unappetizing name for a beverage ever conceived. Glögg is mulled wine poured over aquavit, a clear caraway-flavoured liquor, and then set on fire, because why not? It's traditional, by the way, to make sure the flame is out before drinking it, before
Oh,
you
wow.
go singeing your eyebrows or burning your face off. Number 71.
Oh,
If
I
you
think
want-
we're going to stop at number 70 this time. This series is actually very long. The electricity power here is not allowing me finish it at once. So you guys, this is so far it's very educative and informative. So it has been fun learning about Sweden, to be very honest. And yeah, I know there's a lot of cultural shock for me, not actually like first-hand witnessing cultural shock, but this is actually some of the facts here are very shocking. And the part where that animal causes accidents every year, and that's a bit like they have more of those animals there, and rats, killing lots of people, just this thing, and somebody is down. That's actually very, very bad. Yeah, and I guess they're putting a lot of work to coming out that. Yeah, and the language barrier, when you said I think when you say fine means something different entirely in Swedish. I know a lot of people will get their face slapped for that, because you'll be saying kind, some kind of word that means like a bad thing in this sense, Swedish language. But at the same time, majority of Sweden speak English, and I think that would be very great for tourists. I think language barrier won't be much of a problem to tourists like myself. I never knew ABBA was Sweden, and there are other amazing artists from Sweden as well. And I love the fact that Sweden always give accolade to where accolade is due. And you see the museum, that's thing they did for ABBA, that you can come in and learn about them, and that. I think it's 101 fact about Sweden I had. They actually give awards to people best in each field. That's actually very amazing and very, very encouraging for people to keep working and doing all of those things. Sweden is a beautiful country, beautiful landscape. I love what I'm seeing. The fact they are neighbors to Finland and Norway, it's actually very, very busting for me. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Please do not forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.